Welcome to Bak Bak Subtlu YouTube edition. Now this series is going to be continued on YouTube and not Instagram. So I hope you enjoy. So for everyone who's new here, Bak Bak Subtlu is just a Q&A where I answer your questions about life and just basic stuff. It's nothing fancy, honestly. Also, the main aim of this video is to answer questions. I don't think my main aim of this video is to make it look aesthetic, which is why I'm literally just lying down on my bed and talking to you all. So when I was doing this series on Instagram, I had a limit as to how many questions I could answer in one post, but now that I don't have a limit, I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. So to start with, how old are you? I am 22 and I turned 23 on 22nd June. Then what are your birthday plans? Honestly, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be like this on my birthday. I don't want to dress up. I don't want to go out. I don't want to be on my phone on my birthday. I think that is the ideal birthday for me. Just a very chill day, like a low-key birthday. I don't want something too fancy. I think I'm over fancy birthdays or like loud birthdays and stuff. Like, I'm done with that. I just want to chill. Next question is, are you single? You'll never know. What is your favorite sport? My favorite sport is actually badminton. I love playing badminton. I used to play badminton a lot as a kid, not professionally. I haven't ever learned any professional sport. Do you ever feel like you're not good enough, and how do you overcome that feeling? I was literally crying about this to my friend like last night, and we all feel at some point of time in our lives that we aren't good enough, okay? But what we have to realize is that not everyone is good at everything. We all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. We can't compare our strength with someone else's weakness and our weakness with someone else's strength. There are so many things that I can do that probably nobody else who I know can do as well as me. And there are so many things that my friends or my family can do that I possibly can never ever do that well. Or never ever do at all. In fact, everyone's strengths are different, everyone's growth is different. So when you start seeing it that way, you will understand that you're good enough, you're good at what you do, you have your own strengths. So like, start seeing it that way and stop comparing. That's how you overcome the feeling of not feeling like you're good enough. My height is 5'1". How is your hair so voluminous? I oil my hair every time before I shampoo my hair. I've made a hair care routine video on my YouTube shorts, so go see it. I will link it down below. How do you deal with commitment phobic guys? You don't, honey. You don't. Run in the opposite direction as fast as you can. Block them from everywhere. Stop speaking to them. And thank me later for this advice. Have you tried the Allen Doman Blue Brush? Yes, I have used it and I love it. It's literally one of my favorite products. It's one of the best things you can buy for yourself. It makes you look put together in like no time. And it's so easy to use. The price point is amazing. Just go buy it. And this is not sponsored. How was Jersey City? I have no words. I loved New Jersey. I love New Jersey so much. I love the people I was there with. I loved the whole vibe in general. I feel like if I were to settle abroad, then I think New Jersey would definitely be one place where I saw myself for sure. Also, I think because I saw a lot of Indians there, it felt like a lot more homely than New York. New York did feel like a culture shock, but New Jersey was the best. The people I was there with, the experiences I had over there, the food I ate there, literally everything. And also, New York City isn't so far. It's literally just a train ride away. So, I mean, you have the best of everything in Jersey City. So, I loved it. Are you planning to have a tattoo? No, probably not. I don't think I would ever get a tattoo. I mean, I love how they look on people, but I just don't think personally I would like something permanently drawn or written on my body. I think they look amazing, but it takes a lot of guts to get like a tattoo, and I don't think I have the guts. And also, my pain tolerance is like this much, so I don't have it in me to get a tattoo. What do you do when you feel down? Like, what to do to comfort yourself when nothing feels right? I think it's different for everyone. For me, I just like to be by myself. Like, I need space when I'm feeling low. And my phone is always on airplane whenever I'm feeling low. I like can't talk to people when I'm not in the right headspace. Just do whatever feels right at that point. Don't care about anyone else in that moment. If going to sleep helps you, go to sleep, take a nap. If watching a movie helps you, do that. If watching a show helps you, do that. Like, I literally just chill like this. I'm sleeping here with the AC on 20 degrees, with one yellow light on, probably Modern Family in the background. That is what I do when nothing feels right, because that show really comforts me. So yeah, pamper yourself. Don't depend on other people to pamper you. But yeah, that's what I do. You can do anything. What did you study after 12th and what field are you in right now? After 12th, I took arts. After that, I went to design school. Initially, I wanted to do interior design, but I didn't get through my interior design entrance, so I switched to fashion. In that, I did fashion communication. After I graduated, which was last year, I worked for around 8 months as a social media manager and PR head with two brands, two fashion labels in Bombay itself. After that, I think last year around September, I quit my job and I have been doing content creation full time since then. I've been doing content creation since 4.5 years now, but full time since last September. How to make a relation work, not just a romantic one, any relation, how to sustain it. You know, everyone says that communication is the key and comprehension is the key. I understand that, okay? Like, I get it that communication is the key. And I do believe in it also. I mean, you should communicate. If you're angry, tell the person that you're angry. If you're sad, tell the person you're sad. If you can't talk, tell the person you can't talk, or you're busy, or you'll get back later. That is the kind of communication that's necessary. But what people forget is that every relation needs moderation. Like, you can't be doing things to an extreme level. Like, you can't be talking 24/7. You can't be texting each other 24/7. You can't, anything that's blown out of proportion or done in a way where it's done to a very extreme extent, it won't sustain, because it creates a lot of unnecessary pressure on one of the people from the two people in that relation. When one person wants to continuously keep talking and the other person can't talk, so it just creates a lot of unnecessary pressure when something is done to such an extreme level. It's a very blunt thing to say, but when things go to like an extreme level is when I think you can't sustain any relation. Yeah, I just think moderation is the key. Mainly what people need to understand is that everyone has different ways to express themselves, and to understand that not everyone expresses love or care in the same way as the other person might. Everyone has very different ways to show love and care. So understand that. Don't expect them to love you the same way you do. I mean, it's very important to understand how another person might love you. It won't always be the same. And only when you understand that can you sustain it. I got tired sitting like that, so now I'm gonna answer your questions like this. Someone asked, how are you? I think I'm doing a lot better. Like, May was horrible. It was probably one of the worst months of this year. May was very bad. Like, my health was so bad, so bad. I don't remember the last time I felt this sick. Touch wood, I'm just very glad that I'm okay now. June has started off on an amazing note. Touch wood. My best friend is getting married. I am getting to work with a few brands that have always been on my list. I've been feeling less anxious about a lot of things that I was feeling super anxious about in the start of this year. So yeah, I'm actually doing a lot better. So thank you so much for asking. And yeah, June is gonna be great. Also, how do you deal with overthinking? I don't know. I honestly don't know how to deal with overthinking. I wish I had an answer to it. I don't know how to deal with overthinking, but the day I do, I promise I will make a whole ass video. I think, according to me, the only way to actually like be able to not overthink is by communicating, talking how you're feeling. Like, if say you had a fight with your best friend, you're mad at your best friend, you overthink so much and jump to conclusions. Rather than that, I think what I would suggest you should do is talk to your friend about it, like talk to your best friend about it, clarify it. That's the only way you can like avoid overthinking. It's taken me a lot of time to start doing that with a few friends of mine who I can now directly confront and talk to. So it'll take a while, but I think that's the only way you can like stop overthinking truly, by communicating. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of today's Bak Bak Subtlu. I hope you found your answers here. I think I'm gonna be a lot more regular on YouTube with my Bak Bak Subtlu now. So put in more questions for next week's Bak Bak Subtlu. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, bye!
I know that you're coming back home.